This is Jenny Gonzalez, realtor with Keller Williams Corona. Today we're going to talk about foreclosures on the Powers Now TV. This is Jenny Gonzalez, realtor with Keller Williams Corona. My license number is 01249788. I've been licensed since 1998. My cell phone number is 951-316-0374, and you can see my website at jennygsaleshomes.com. Welcome to the Powers Now TV Homebuyers Town Hall Corona. Today I want to talk about a real serious topic, foreclosures. I have been working on foreclosures for the last couple of months, and right now I'm working on about 40 of them. What is a notice of default? Once you have become 3 months late on your mortgage, you get a notice of default. And that pretty much gives you a notice, hey, you need to do something. You need to either refinance, you need to sell your home, or look at some of your other options. And then you have about 3 months normally. They have extended it a little bit longer, normally about 3 months before you get a notice of sale. And with that notice of sale, you have 30 to 45 days to either pay in full or get out. They literally will evict you out. So let's talk a little bit about short sales, because I actually had a client that called me the other day after I had sent her some letters. And she asked me if she can do a short sale. And this is because people listen to their family, friends, and people that are online just talking about if you're, behind in your mortgage. Just because you're not behind in your mortgage does not mean you need a short sale. A short sale entails the fact that you owe more than you can sell your property for. In this day and age, there are far and few between short sales. In fact, my very first listing in 1999 was a short sale. How's that for a first listing, right? But you know what? They were really great clients, and I remember everything to this day. So I have done a lot of short sales as well. I did take a year. I think it was back in 2010, where I was doing short sales for other agents to get them done, getting cash for keys pretty much for their clients, and making sure that when the clients did their short sales, that the bank could not come after them for the remainder of the money, because there was a law to that effect and you had to file something a certain way. Well, now it's different. If you had to do a short sale, which I'm sure that you do not want to do a short sale unless you really have to. You need to try and refinance, try and get out of that situation. But if you end up in a short sale situation, please get a hold of me, because I know how to get it so that they don't come back after you a year later with a 1099 for whatever they sold the property for versus what they bought the property for from you at property market value. So let's talk about pre-foreclosures. So a lot of people are getting notice of defaults. I went back yesterday. I was able to cross off about 5 of them that the liens had been released. So that still leaves more, right? So why are people waiting? Are they scared? Are they just don't know who to call? First, they need to reach out to their bank and let them know, hey, I'm going to work something out. And I'm either going to refinance or I'm going to sell my home. Just let them know. You have to contact your lender. So just to let them know, yes, I know that you're calling me. Yes, I know that you're sending me mail, and I acknowledge it. And give them reasons to not give you a notice of sale sooner than you need one. I have a client that I went and saw this last weekend. She's going to be listing with me. She's gone 3 years without making any payments on her home. 5 years ago, she got divorced. And then she found out that her husband had put liens on the property that she didn't know about. She was behind in her mortgage, and she's on her 5th attorney now. 3 years later, she's $122,000 behind on her mortgage. But she only owes $300,000 on the original note. And so she only owes $450 on the house, and her house is worth almost $700,000. So she asked me, should I file for bankruptcy? And I said no, because if you file for bankruptcy, they're going to say, sell your home and pay off your debt because you have the equity. Because she was going to hire a bankruptcy attorney. The only credit she has is one credit card in her car. So what debt does she have besides the house and the car? And one credit card that she said was $1,500. The fact is, people are not making enough money right now to pay what is needed. So what is the solution to all this? Number one, if you're only a few months behind, give me a call and I will hook you up with a lender a couple of lenders, not the lender that you're dealing with. They will not do it. You need to contact an external lender that will see if you can qualify for a refinance. And then when rates get lower, you can refinance again down to the lower rate. Because rates are going to go up a little bit, but then they're probably going to go down. So the other option is you contact your lender and you let them know you're going to list the house. You contact me. My number is 951-316-0374. And you can contact me anytime. I usually turn my phone off pretty late and I'm up pretty early. So let's talk about why you want to list with me. If you went back and talked to I've been putting client reviews on here as well. And client reviews are on my website. I'm having clients on my shows saying why they are using me. I don't only educate you, but I establish a relationship with you so that there's an understanding between the two. And I know where those boundaries are. And I know how this is just a hard time for those of you that are going through this. And I want to tell you, I've been through that. I went through it the last time. It was heartbreaking. And we stayed in our home for a very long time before we left. So we ended up leaving. But I don't want people to do that just because the market was upside down then. There's too much equity out there for you to lose your home. And I pay for all home warranties, whether you're on the buyer side or the seller side. So that's my gift to you. And I am there to hold your hand the whole way. So I want to thank you for watching today's episode on the Power Is Now TV. You can watch today's episode with past episodes, future episodes, listing updates, market updates, real estate roundtables. We've got webinars going on with real estate webinars for home sellers and home buyers. Go ahead and check out our app on Power Is Now TV for your Apple, your Android, your Roku, what device you use. Power Is Now TV. There's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week feed, and you can find all kinds of information there. We have magazines with National Magazine with articles on every city and state. We have a HUD magazine. We have a real estate magazine. We've got the TV Guide magazine that shows you all the shows with our VIP agents. So I encourage you, don't just sit there. Act now. The power is now to buy or sell real estate.
The Power Is Now magazines are the leading resource for real estate agents, mortgage bankers, entrepreneurs, and small home ownership businesses, providing leaders with business strategy information, resources, and tools through PIN, real estate, programming guide magazines. Stay up to the minute with real estate news and information from industry experts. Subscription is free. Sign up today. thepowerisnow.com. thepowerisnow.com.